How's it going, everybody? I am Donut. As always, this is the Black Lives Matter, All Cops Are Bastards, and Trans Rights Supporting channel. If you're not supporting that shit, get the fuck off this channel and die. This is Astro Boy reading a short one here, Gernica. Let's see if we can get an explanation for why this is short here. It first appeared in the special expanded New Year's edition of Shonen Magazine. In the special expanded New Year's edition, so not like an annual thing, which would be running, you have the monthly issue, they run every month, and then you also have one of those months, the annual, so two that month. This is not that, this is, you have the monthly issues, and then 1 month for the New Year's edition, it is annual size. It is a special expanded edition. Okay, so starting off here with it's very interesting of some of the stuff we see feels very, very futuristic like this, with the motorways going in and out of buildings, stuff like that. Again, very Disney Tomorrowland, very how Disney parks are built with the monorail going through buildings and stuff like that. But then also we've seen plenty of shots where it's basically just like a normal city, but the cars are slightly futuristic, or the motorways are just drawn a little bit differently, like we talked about a chapter or two ago. But yeah, very interesting to see the difference here. And this is the Asahi building here. Okay. And it's got speakers on the side of it here. The Gernica have come within 30 miles of Tokyo. Yeah, okay. So under attack, we got cannons all set up here. Everybody's panicking, running around. Okay. Here comes the Air Force. Okay. The Gernica have come within 30 miles of Tokyo. All citizens are advised to take shelter underground. Repeat, the Gernica are only 30 miles away. Okay, the Gernica. Sounds like a military force, but this feels like an alien invasion sort of thing. Looks like our ground forces, napalm shells, and mag guns have been useless. There's too many Gernica. This is, too many. Not like it doesn't work on them. I'm still trying to be is this an army or is this an alien thing? It's very interesting that we're just starting right in the middle of it, though. Not very Astro Boy. In only 2 days, the Gernica increased from 5 to 3,000. That's got to be an alien. So everyone's like, whoa. Aiming in. So yeah, huge numbers of them. Okay, they're actually sea creatures or something. I mean, definitely aliens, but yeah, aliens that also kind of look like sea creatures. I assume they're on land, slug-like in a way. They've got eyes on both sides. They got prey eyes and other prey eyes. Those stalks are prey eyes, right? They're not predator eyes. But yeah, so they got two versions. And okay, yeah, so there's snail things here. So they got a snail shell there. So okay. Yeah, there's some small ones. There's some big nasty ones. Cool looking. I Tezuka might have some, this might be the thing that I get hooked on with Tezuka, is his alien stuff. Because so far, my favorite two things he's done has been alien. So, I mean, just design-wise, art-wise, this, and then the ones from the other alien chapter. I don't even remember what chapter that was. I guess that would have been the mission to Mars, right? I mean, that would make sense, I think. I'm not sure. But they're approaching Hachioji City. Yeah, this feels like a very, actually this feels much more like a Western monster movie. I mean, oh my god, I didn't even notice the bombs raining down on them. I didn't even notice that. But yeah, this feels so much more like an American monster movie at the time in the 50s, as opposed to kaiju sort of things. Because, I don't know. I watched a very, from the beginning, from Godzilla and stuff, to the mid-60s, I think I'm in 66 right now, I've been watching just all giant monster movies, and, I, probably have missed some, but Japan doesn't really do giant monsters like this. It's really, very specifically a kaiju thing, but even that's not really, around this time, I don't remember. What's the earliest? Let me look. Well, I cannot, my internet is down right now. Bad timing. But my internet's down, I can't look it up. But either way, just to say that, again, Tezuka seems very influenced by Western stuff, and this definitely feels a lot more like American monster movies than Japanese monster movies at the time, which are so different. Again, think kaiju, but even then, not like Godzilla kaiju, but just I don't know how to describe the difference. I don't know what it is about this and the way it is the waves of them. This is much more kaiju style, whereas you don't get a lot of this kind of, reaction in American monster movies. Either way, I'm getting too hung up on this, but it's something I'm very into, so. And even Astro Boy can't take on the Gernica. Why is that? But yeah, no, I've got to fight them. Here they come. Holy shit. Okay, now that feels more kaiju-like. And, okay, so we got, like, yeah, the robot division going in there to try and stop them, but they just, like, get sucked up into their into their skin, whatever. I'm not sure if slugs work that way, but it does this way. And they spit them with, doesn't seem like acid, just seems like some goopy shit to get them stuck. And oh my god, Pistachio's about to get eaten. Astro's going for the shell, maybe? I don't know, but he you know, took it away. And oh, rock fell on his head. Oh, ever gonna do a flashback to a week ago? Yeah, only a week ago I was skiing in Okutenzawa with my students. The young people are always reckless, and one of the boys got over his head in the snow that year. Wait, young people are always reckless, and one of the boys got over his head in the snow that year. Like, oh, okay, you mean literally. Okay. But funny how most of the people we found this year have been dried up like mummies. What? What are you talking about? It's okay, then they take him to a building here, and you're like this is all by a dam. I don't know why it's interesting to me, just like I've never hiked up near a dam or anything like that. Actually, yes I have. Actually, I very specifically have. Never mind, I guess it's not that weird. Yeah, I guess I've never seen a dam in winter, though. Like, you know, all frozen or like this. I guess maybe that's why I was weirded up. I don't know. No excuse. But okay, being fed by this guy here, getting some nice hot meals and stuff. And oh, was it Shib who fell head first? Of course it was. But, what is it? It's snail meat! It's a special type of mutant snail that I created during my research some 25 years ago. Big as oxen, I call them Gernica. So not aliens, just a monster this guy has raised. Again, that is a very American monster movie. Like, I would say what, you know, especially a big distinction between American monster movies and Japanese monster movies is Japanese monster movies is like, here's a creature that has either existed this entire time or has come from space or whatever, versus most, or has, like, you know, been horribly changed or something, or like it's like this kind of thing, but it's different. American monster movies are all like, here's just this thing but big. It's just a bunch of these things but big. It's usually what it is. But yes, they were already unusually large, and he just farmed them to be even larger. But yeah, what do they eat? They only need water and a little food. They're real friendly. Let them roam around the snow-covered slopes here. So what changes that? You let them roam free! Okay. Yeah, there's a button there. It's got my school emblem on it. Giant snail wants to attack my student who got lost. That's why it was so dehydrated. So, okay, they've been like, yeah, sucking up all the water from them. But it's so funny, he's so furious on it, like, what, you let them roam free? That should be a good thing. It should be just more that, you know, he should put up signs. Can they suck the water out of things? I don't know if that's a thing snails do. I didn't know they did that. But then, the next day, he succumbed to the same fate. He was eaten by them. They did look so gentle here. They look so cute. Look at those cute little lips. God damn, the monster snails sucked up all the fucking water from the dam. There's their tracks. That does not look like snail tracks. Okay, so then they began to migrate to lower and lower ground where it was warmer, which brings us here. And now they're on an extreme rampage. They look so different now. And they came to the city for water? They came to the city? There's so much better place to go than Tokyo. God, they just flattened this place to the ground. Okay, they wiped out a whole other city within 12 miles of Tokyo. This is crazy. Oh my god, so cool. So cool. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, do you mind if I try something? Just gonna be a bunch of salt or something? Alright, I'll take responsibility, whatever you do. But even you probably can't do anything now. And yeah, they're trying to zap them with guns, not even shooting them, just zapping them. But yeah, okay, so, what does he want to do? He's trying to sneak into the food warehouses. Yep, give me some salt. Good God, what is that, just a big old pile of salt? Or is that like, well, it doesn't look like a salt cube or something. What is that? But, yeah, so we're just like shaking it all for a second. I don't know, we're just carrying a pile of salt. I don't know. But yeah, seems to be working. And yeah, now fired him. Now it's working. Now, so once they've salted, the guns work. Okay. Okay, damn, we just kill them all off. But, some food for everybody, I guess. Yeah, well, we were trying to stop the Gernica using poison gas. I love the news saying this. While we were trying to stop the Gernica using poison gas, flamethrowers, and mag cannons, the robot used a much more primitive technology to destroy them. He used salt! Oh, okay. We get, like, the part 2 of this. Did I read a part 1 of this? Okay, no, we haven't even gotten part 1 of this yet. I just went back and checked, so we'll have to read that another time. But this was a fun little short one. I really like this one. A fun little monster tale. A little giant monsters coming, destroy them with salt, and save the day. Yeah, it's a very simple solution, but, you know, that's what you get for a little, short. I mean, like, interesting, this was for the expanded edition, actually. Yeah, for the expanded edition, he did a much shorter chapter. That's actually very funny. But, maybe it was, like, in addition to a normal chapter? I don't know. Either way, no, because this was the New Year's edition, so unless the next chapter is also from the New Year's edition, we'll see. I'll see you for that, and we'll find out. Until then, get the fuck out of here.